And as President Trump signs the proclamation enacting steel and aluminum tariffs, some conservatives in Congress applaud the move. One America's Emerald Robinson is at the Capitol with congressional reaction to the president's proclamation.
The president's signing of the proclamation implementing tariffs on steel and aluminum imports has been met with praise from some conservatives in Congress, but criticism from others. Yet one thing everyone can agree on is that it's time for America to finally address major deficits in trade.
I appreciate what the president is doing. He was clear on the campaign trail, and it touched a lot of us who represents areas of the country that are essentially the Rust Belt, that have been decimated by years of potential policy that have driven our manufacturing base to foreign source.
Congressman Tom Reed, who represents a rural district of upstate New York, champions the president's move.
What I appreciate about what the president is doing is he is disrupting our trade agenda and saying to our trading partners, enough is enough. If you want to play by the rules, if you want to have fair and enforceable trade, we're gonna embrace that. We as a country will welcome that.
Representative Mike Johnson signed a letter with a group of fellow Republican congressmen asking the president to reconsider the tariffs.
There are glaring examples of disparities in trade. China is the most egregious, I think, violator, but there are others. I think we've got to be very, very careful and cautious about how we analyze each of those issues, and there might be a different solution for each one.
The president's proclamation might do just that by leaving him room to make adjustments based on negotiations. It offers neighboring Mexico and Canada an exemption while NAFTA is being negotiated, and it also leaves room for other countries to ultimately be exempted if they offer concessions in return for exclusion.
Well, the president is good at the art of negotiation, right? The art of the deal. And he would say, and he has said in the past, you go big on the front end and ultimately knowing that you're going to get less. Perhaps that's part of the analysis.
What could happen through this whole process, I think, is recognition that we're going to avoid that. Our trading partners need to understand, though, that we're not going to maintain the status quo and that we need a new agenda, a new trade opportunity where we put new standards in place that make sure that we can have an even playing field and we have enforcement mechanisms to make sure any of this unfair stuff that's been happening for decades is a thing of the past and a new day of trading with America is upon us.
Representative Reed added that though there might be some short-term pain, that in the long run it will be better for everyone and that ultimately it will leave America stronger. The tariffs are set to begin in a couple of weeks. Reporting from the Capitol, Emerald Robinson, One America News.
We can use your help. Call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call today.